What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Well, it is the Wednesday after San Diego Comic-Con, the big figure announcement convention of the calendar year. It's pretty insane every single year, and it has been for, man, probably 30 years at this point. But we talked about the WWE reveals on Monday. Today, we're going to be talking about the AEW reveals. And, you know, as critical as I am of the line, there were actually some things that I am pretty excited to get my hands on. It's my first time being excited about AEW in quite some time. So let's go ahead and get right on into it. All right, so the first thing we have here is none other than a Swerve and Prince Nana 2-pack. We should have gotten this a long time, probably 2 years ago at this point is when we should have initially got this. But the fact that we finally have it is great. I think we do have better pictures of it once we see this, so we can see like the actual renders instead of somebody taking a picture on a screen. There is Swerve in his, I'm going to call it Lion King inspired gear. I don't remember 100%. I can't pinpoint it, honestly. But it looks really good. There's the back of it. And then you have Prince Nana, which if that face, that jacket, and that head wrap come out looking as good as the render, you could be doing something very serious, Jazwares. You could absolutely nail this because the likeness is there. Everything is there. It's usually the paintwork that has some issues. The sculpting is never too bad, except for some of the faces. But this one's great. And here are the better pictures of Swerve. You get a better look at the gear. It does have the kill shot on the side. That might be... Ooh, is that Hangman with his... It looks like Hangman with antlers. Is this based off the match that I think it is? I think, holy crap. Okay, so I've been to 2 AEW shows in my life. When the first time Dynamite came to South Carolina, I went, and then I went to Sting's retirement. This is Swerve from Revolution 2024, an event that I was at. I got the Sting, I believe, that was a Target exclusive that came with the Revolution 2024 chair. I got that. I have the actual event chair because I was second row. Swerve is from that event. I'm assuming Prince Nana is as well. Wow, that's insane. That's actually pretty insane. Like, that looks great. That head sculpt looks good. The hair sculpt. The tattoo. I don't like their tattoos that much, to be honest with you. But like this is a figure from an event that I was at. That is kind of insane. I'm assuming Prince Nana is also from that event, but that's not even the only figure, like the set of figures that was shown off from that night. We got Will Ospreay, also from Revolution 2024. This is my first ever Will Ospreay match seeing live. Well, it was a lot of first time for those AEW guys. I don't really see that much. But, yeah, this is the Supreme the Supreme Will Ospreay that was showing off. I'm not too sure about the head sculpts. I'll be 100% honest with you. If you want my Ultimate Edition Will Ospreay that I did a review on the channel last year, that's going up on eBay this week, to be honest with you. So, definitely go get that if you prefer the Mattel bodies. But you see, I believe it is the attire. Ooh, that sits weird on the figure. The abdomen going into the crotch piece, that sits kind of strange. Anyway, the attire you see on the figure there, that's also from Revolution 2024. I'm pumped for that. You see what I mean about the head sculpts? I'm not seeing the likeness entirely. But I did order this through Jazwares Vault. You can also get it through Ringside. That soft goods robe looks insane. Hopefully it does not stain. That would suck. But yeah, 3 heads, 3 sets of hands, and 2 tights because that's just how the Supremes are. All right, so we go on over to the AEW Jazwares Instagram account, and we do have the first day of reveals on top of the ones that I just showed off. We have Matt Cardona. This is, I believe, from Ring of Honor Final Battle, his match against Chris Jericho. This looks great. I mean, like if anybody cares about their look in wrestling, it's definitely Matt Cardona. I'm anxious to see this attire executed in figure form because I like the way their Super 7 figures look, I don't like the feeling of the Super 7 figures. I like the look of the Power Towns, kinda. I don't like the feel of the Power Towns. You guys know my issue with Power Town on the channel. This looks good, though. This has potential. I think that torso is the same one they use on Claudio. If so, that might be too big, honestly. I'm anxious to see what they do as far as the tan here, because that's something he does pride himself on. But the gear does look good. I wonder if that jacket or the vest, the Ghostbusters vest, is going to be soft goods or hard goods or like a harder rubber. That remains to be seen. I am excited about this one, though, because it's nice to see Cardona finally get like an actual figure release instead of Super 7 or something like that, because, you know, the dude's been killing it on the indies. But we also have Darby Allin. This is from when he came out in his match with a flamethrower. I don't remember what event this is. My AEW knowledge isn't 100% there. But it is cool to see the different attachments with the flamethrower. I'm not going to lie. The flame effects looks cool. You could put this with Seth Rollins from when he showed up at WrestleMania and did the same thing. You could give it to The Rock from Mania 32. This also has an alternate head where he has the... Is it an alternate head, or does that mask fit over both heads? Where it had like the thumbtacks like pointing outward on the outward on the mask at the person. It'd be nice to know if it is removable. It comes with this chain. This is kind of like the unrivaled Series 11 Darby as far as attire for the most part. But I do like the extra accessory and the new head, so that'll be interesting to see. Here we have the Outrunners. These guys are just screaming to have figures made of them, to be honest with you. I think this is Truth Magnum, maybe. I'm not 100% sure. But the detailing does look good. These guys are nice old school style wrestlers. They look like they're straight out of the 80s. All like, what is this? 3 sets of hands, 2 heads, a big chain, a soft goods shirt, I'm presuming, and some big old glasses. I forget the name of the company that makes those. And then this has to be Turbo Floyd, I'm assuming. Same thing, 3 sets of hands, alternate head, big glasses, soft goods shirt. These just look great. There's a lot of figures that like kind of blend in. It's like mainly black attire or dark blue or something. This is bright blue, white, and pink. This is definitely going to pop on the shelf for sure, especially with that soft goods shirt. Hopefully it does not stain. And the tattoo on Truth Magnum looks really good on the arm. They did, and they made sure to show off the inside of the arm. But we will see how that looks in execution. Dalton Castle finally getting an official figure besides a micro brawler ever since his FTC figure. Very well deserved, honestly. I don't know if this is the jacket that I would have picked from him. Maybe this is, I'm assuming this is from a specific moment or match. I just can't pinpoint it, to be honest with you. The alternate hand he comes with does look like a Danhausen curse hand. So, yeah, he goes with an alternate head as well. Is that every figure so far has came with an alternate head in this lineup they showed off? But it is cool to finally see like some Ring of Honor figures, like kind of current Ring of Honor figures coming out. Then we have Athena. She's been the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion for quite some time. I think she lost it recently, honestly. But the figure looks good. The Ember Moon Elite we had in the back of the day was really good. And then there was a really, really bad basic. So I'm anxious to see how this looks in final execution. Hopefully that gradient and the hair, the black to white, looks pretty good. The attire looks good. I like the parts choices. We will see. And these arms look to be pinless. Not on Dalton Castle, but the arms look to be pinless here on Ember Moon. And it comes with the wings. This is going to look pretty good, honestly. This is going to look cool. Finally, Colt Cabana has an official figure. He's had a major bendy. He's had micro brawlers. He had an FTC figure. But it's nice for Colt Cabana to finally get a full-fledged figure release. Comes with a soft goods jacket, I'm assuming. Comes with a Cabana-Rama bandana. Alternate head. Few extra hands. Got a thumbs-up hand. It's a great gear choice. Has the target on the elbow. Looks really good. I am wondering what body this is. Is this the Wardlow body? Also appears to be pinless arms on here. And I'm just looking at the couple AEW figures I have sitting next to me. And I wonder if that's going to be a new thing going forward. The Supremes are pinless, but Well, we will have to see. I'm anxious to see what this looks like. Christopher Daniels finally getting a figure. I don't think he's had a. He might have had a TNA Jax figure. He definitely had a TNA Toy Biz figure, but the guy has deserved an actual figure. Honestly, when they started the line 4 years ago at this point, alternate heads, alternate hands comes with his robe, the Fallen Angel logo, all that, the tattoo on the chest, the Ring of Honor World Television title. This is everything you would want from a Christopher Daniels figure. It's just a shame it took this long to get it, but I am excited nonetheless. And then finally, the Chris Jericho to match the Matt Cardona that was also shown off. This is a new head for Jericho. Interesting. It has the I Love New York tights, and it has the Statue of Liberty mask, I'm assuming, that goes over the head, and then it comes with the World Ring of Honor Championship. So that's pretty cool. I want to see how this looks in hand. The Jericho heads are always very hit or miss, and it really depends on how they look in hand. But we have one more set of reveals to talk about for AEW and Ring of Honor. The next thing shown off is Ricochet. Now, me personally, I was fine with, I believe it was Elite 102, his last Elite figure. I was very pleased with that one. So, I'm anxious to see how this is going to look. Final execution. So you guys know some of the Jazwares parts choices are pretty questionable sometimes, if I say so myself. It looks like it's going to come with a soft good shirt, the Out of This World Ricochet shirt. When I think of Ricochet, I think of him in long pants. So that is interesting. It does come with a screaming head. Hopefully that tattoo looks pretty good in execution. Fingers crossed. Then we have, I believe this is Commander. The head sculpt looks good. I like that slimmer body choice. I don't think we've seen that because it looks to be bigger, the Darby Allin Jungle Boy torso. And then that plastic or that rubber entrance coat is going to look pretty cool, honestly. It's always nice to get another luchador in the collection for sure. And it's very striking with the red, white, and gold. I like this a lot. Another Ricochet. Here is him in the pants. Now, if I had to pick this one with the coat, you got the gloves, the alternate hands, the chain, or him in tights, that's a no-brainer. I would definitely go for the one in the pants. Something different. Now, I hope they don't use the same formula they use for Andrade, because if they do, it's going to be too tall. So, we will see. I like the look of this one, though, I will say. And the nice smiling head sculpt, this looks really good. Jon Moxley. This is about as boring of a figure as you could get, honestly. The way they've been doing the Mox figures the last year and a half has been pretty questionable, honestly. It's going to come with the soft goods, I'm assuming camo jacket. That's definitely a choice. It's bare bones, honestly. That is unfortunately. I just really don't see you needing another Moxley figure after the Supreme because it kind of has everything you would need. And they just showed off 2 more Moxley figures like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I mean it's kind of questionable. Yeah, this one's a pass for me easily. Then we have Sting. I'm not even going to pretend that I know what this is from. I'm anxious to see how that soft goods shirt is going to look over the Sting figure. I like the face paint with the dripping and the smile. Maybe this is like a kind of a nod to Joker Sting time from NXT. It does have the blue around the eyes. If that's the case, that's pretty cool. I need to go do a little more research, I will admit. But I'm excited if that really is the case. This does look cool. Jericho. This is the Learning Tree Jericho. I hope all 3 of you that want this are excited. It's the same head as the one we saw recently with the Cardona one. But yeah, this is a pass. Mercedes coming with the TBS title. This one doesn't look half bad, but that face does not look like her. The gear looks great. It says Monet across the abdomen. Sure, it's got the glasses, got the two-toned hair. It's got the CEO on the knees. Got the M logo on the boots. But that face does not look like her. A little bit from the side, but head on, that doesn't look like her. And hopefully it's a resized TBS title because the other one's just gigantic. We got Roosh. This alternate head looks absolutely insane. I'm afraid that jacket's going to be rubber. I like the tassel boots or like the kind of fur texture boots. Those look really good. This looks really, I'm impressed. I am impressed. The head sculpt here looks pretty good. I wish we would have gotten better pictures to see the renders a little closer. But this Roosh figure does look good. And I want to see it with the coat and the alternate head on. We got Billy Gunn with the acclaimed Trios titles. Never thought we'd see this in figure form. I do worry that we're going to have to get 3 of these if we want these titles. This, I believe, has a new tattoo for Billy Gunn. Maybe even 2 new tattoos. I don't know which one he had on his back. But that one right up under the neck, that looks new. I mean, this looks good for what it is. It's a Billy Gunn in ring attire, which we have not gotten yet. So it is crazy it took so long. But I'm excited. The boots look good with the scissors all over the attire, the alternate scissoring hands. It's a lot going on. But I do like this title. Hopefully it looks good in execution. Chris Jericho with the FTW title. Our 3rd Jericho showing off. Moving on. Kyle Fletcher. This one has me interested. I'm not going to lie. It looks to be the same body as the Will Ospreay figure, and it has that gigantic elbow pad, I believe, that Adam Copeland comes with. I want to see how this looks in person as well, especially now that he has his arms tattooed. Obviously, this is a little outdated, but and it still has the hair instead of the bald or the shaved head. But I want to see how this looks. This red and white, though, it looks striking. It looks very good. And then you have him in the black and red. Same ordeal there. It looks like it's missing. Yeah, it's missing a forearm tattoo. But I'm assuming that's because this gear is after the black and red. I'm anxious to see it. It does come with 4 sets of hands, which is unreal. Both of them do. This is going to probably be a regular in a chase. So I'm sure a lot of people are going to be after that one. Then we have Hook, brand new head scan. It's got him with the longer hair. This one's a little weird. We don't see Hook that much. Coming with the FTW title once again. I like the attire. There hasn't been a bad Hook figure, honestly. The dude's just killing it in his shorts, honestly. It looks good, and it appears to have that back tattoo for the first time. Looks like there's a little bit of chest hair and maybe a couple other tattoos that I'm missing. I don't know 100%. Maybe that one on his inner right thigh. I think that one might be due. I don't know 100%, but it does look good. And the figure is in New York Mets and New York Knicks colorway, so that is pretty nice. We got Chris Statlander in her Zoolander attire. Finally, she's getting another figure. Her last figure did not look like her in the face. I pray to God this looks more like her when we see it released. They're not going to use the same formula because the gear is not the same. I'm anxious to see how this looks. She's definitely got that back tattoo that's been added. Maybe some other tattoos. I don't know 100%. I'm assuming that's going to be a soft goods robe. This does look pretty cool, though. Looks like there's some green in the hair, a new expression on the face, kind of a smirk or like a lips puckered thing. Does look pretty cool. And the last figure showing off is none other than Kenny Omega. Now, you AEW guys, I'm sure you know exactly what match this is from. I don't. This does look like Rainbow Sherbet, though, and that's A-okay with me. No, all jokes aside, though, this attire actually is pretty sick. This goes back to what I was saying about having a nice striking gear to draw attention instead of just having something black or white or just anything kind of boring like that. This is over the top. That's great because wrestling is showmanship. Does look good. This is a brand new head scan. I like this one. I like the render of this. I wonder how it's going to be in execution, but I do like the render of this. So that is it for the AEW San Diego Comic-Con reveals. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and last but not least, take it easy.